6:35 now. When parents find out they're expecting a child, you never plan for them to be born weeks or even months early, or that they'll be born with a life-threatening condition. The NICU at Christus Mother Frances Hospital cares for East Texas families dealing with this every day. In this morning's Mary Miracles, we introduce you to Luke, who spent his first Thanksgiving in the NICU before making it home right before Christmas 11 years ago.
It is a cause that's obviously very near and dear to our hearts.
Before being named a miracle child in 2016, Luke Skinner was all of 2 pounds and 12 ounces at birth. He was delivered 9 weeks early after his mom, Katie, developed a life-threatening condition called HELLP syndrome.
For me, it was kind of heart-wrenching because while he was going through his troubles, Katie was having complications as well. And so me as a dad, you want to be there for both of them. And I had to pick between the two. I think I slept somewhere in this hospital for the first week because they both were in ICU. He was in the NICU, Katie in the ICU.
And Nathan, Luke's older brother, at home.
We have never gone through this experience before.
For Dad, Matthew Skinner, it was overwhelming that he couldn't be everywhere all at once. Not to mention the shock of seeing his baby boy attached to all the machines in the neonatal intensive care unit at Christus, which is a Children's Miracle Network hospital.
And, you know, they're trying to explain it to you as they're doing it, but it's just a culture shock, really, because you've never seen it. You don't know what's going on. He had a CPAP machine, a bilirubin light to help him with that. Just all seemed to be happening at the same time.
Even with all of the unknowns, the Skinners are thankful Christus opened their NICU in 2008 with highly trained neonatologists and nurses, among other healthcare staff, so they didn't have to commute back and forth to Dallas.
Katie and I both, we've met some of the most amazing people here. And not just the doctors and nurses, but just other families too that were going through the same thing. It's one of those things you don't really know, you don't understand until you go through it. But I can't say enough about the people here. They're so good at what they do.
We do certain types of ventilators. We do high frequency oscillation.
People like Renee Gray, a neonatal nurse practitioner.
So when I came here, we were like a 12, 13 bed little unit, and we didn't have all the specialties that we have now. And to watch it grow and it be here on certain days when it has blown up, as we talk about, to 40 patients, 40 NICU babies that needed care on those days. Most of the time, our average daily census is about 22 to 25 babies, and some of them needing the most intense level of care that we can do, which is level 3, and some of these babies needing surgery. Other babies, they're in their what they call the feed and grow stage, and the support of the community is phenomenal here.
When I was born, I weighed 2 pounds and 12 ounces.
Which leads us to Luke today.
I've come a long way, and because I've played basketball, and since I've been taking my inhalers, I've been doing really good.
Luke still deals with his asthma and regulating his blood pressure as a result of his premature birth. But it's not holding him back.
Because the inhalers help me breathe, and I just keep on taking my blood pressure pills, and it just helps me go throughout the day.
Now he's a young man of many talents. Football player, pickleball winner, basketball player.
Nice move! This one, actually, I won on my birthday. It was a pickleball tournament.
And the proud recipient of many tournament medals.
So this one I had on the all-star team in basketball, and we played some tournaments of East Texas hoops. We've won all of them, and then we went to regionals. And then this one is when we went to nationals, which is far away, like Texas Tech and Levelland, and got 3rd in Levelland. And this one I got in 2nd grade.
And to top it off, a principal award-winning student at Canton Elementary. And maybe one day, he'll follow in his dad's footsteps.
Maybe a trooper.
Why do you want to be a trooper?
Because my dad.
Luke and his family know firsthand how the community support of the Children's Miracle Network can change lives because they see it every day in Luke, their Mary Miracle. Known the Skinners for a long time, and they're still very involved in CMN, from telethons to 5Ks, dance marathons, and even pickleball now to help raise funds. And the team at the Children's Miracle Network has been making miracles happen since 1987. That's translated into more than $16 million raised to support life-saving pediatric equipment and programs at Christus Mother Frances Hospital. It takes thousands of donors each year to make Mary Miracles to provide health and hope to children and their families across East Texas.
Being a small, vulnerable baby, they need a lot of special equipment. So over the years, we have come in with new equipment like our Draeger isolates that allow humidity for these babies' premature skin. Because as we all know, skin protects us from infections. The other specialties that we have besides specialty equipment, we do certain types of ventilators. We do high frequency oscillation that gives some of these babies breaths that are very, very gentle but very, very fast, up to 600 breaths per minute is what we can do on these babies. That prevents lung injury. We have pediatric surgery now here. So we can do what's called a gastric button placed, or a G button placed.
Other items purchased by CMN, a sonogram to put in tiny needles for babies' PICC lines, transport isolates, bilirubin lights, and radiant warmers for babies who come into the emergency room. So much. And if you want to help those babies in the hospital, you can be a Mary Miracle Maker. Just click on the QR code on your screen, and you can donate a bear or funds this holiday season to CMN at Christus Mother Frances Hospital. So yeah, so much that they do all year round, and we're happy to partner with them this holiday season.
I've been really enjoying the Mary Miracle stories. It's nice to see the kids thriving older, and then we get to reflect on where it all began and all the work that CMN does to help these families. I love it.
I know the first time I met Luke and his family, he was so little, and now he's getting to be a big boy, and he's doing so much. So
I
pretty
love that
impressed.
you have known the family for a while.
Well, we used to do the CMN telethon here every year, and so yeah, I got to host that, and I love it, and I understand it because, you know, my boys were in the NICU,
For sure.
and so that equipment is life-saving, and if you've been through it, you know you need it.
Yes,
Of course.
absolutely. We're going to keep talking about Mary Miracles all holiday season, but for now,